Listen, right now you're probably stuck. You've poured blood, sweat, and more money than you want to admit into chasing that deal everyone's fighting for, the kind that can change everything. But the problem is brutal. These billion-dollar auctions aren't won by throwing cash at the problem. Hell no. They're won by players who see the whole damn table when everyone else just stares at their chips. You feel the pressure squeeze your chest tighter every time a new competitor steps in because you know the difference between winning and losing isn't just how much you can pay, it's how sharp your moves are. If you don't know the hidden game, you're dead in the water. Here's the cold truth. Strategic acquirers don't just buy companies. They hunt for assets they can control at every level. Culture, growth levers, competitive angles nobody else realizes are there. If you're walking into that auction thinking it's a straight bidding war, you're already losing before the gun even fires, you need to think deeper, way deeper. First off, forget trying to outbid everyone on price alone. That's the trap most founders and investors fall into. It's a race to the bottom, and guess what? The one with the deepest pockets often ends up drowning under layers of bad deals and overpaid assets. Instead, focus on what nobody can touch. Your ability to integrate the deal with a plan no one else even dares to map out. Get insane about alignment. Clients, employees, management teams. Strategic acquirers lock these pieces in tight before they ever open their wallet. Second, you want to win? Start the war before the auction even begins. Build relationships with key stakeholders. Don't just show up with a checkbook. When founders see someone who understands their business, who respects their legacy, and offers a real future, they stop playing hardball and start making serious deals. Everyone playing big in these auctions understands that connection isn't a nice to have, it's a weapon. Here's another angle most miss. You need to expose risk the others ignore. Every scary number is someone else's exit point. You find ways to turn those red flags into green lights by building contingency plans that seem impossible to others. Show you've thought 5 moves ahead, that you're ready to glue together seemingly broken pieces into something that actually flies. When you do that, you stop competing on price. You start competing on certainty and vision, and that's how you claim these deals. Don't sleep on the power of information either. You want to crush billion-dollar auctions? Get your hands around the hidden intel. The whispered worries in the boardroom, the customer complaints no one publishes, the fissures inside management. Then leverage that knowledge with surgical precision. It's brutal, but it's the only way to move faster, smarter, and cleaner than everyone else. Finally, mindset. The real winners see auctions as wars of patience and mind games, not just finance. Don't get emotionally hijacked because the stakes are insane. Your edge? Being colder, calmer, and more patient than the frantic crowd throwing wild offers. Make your competitors sweat while you measure every move carefully. That's how strategic acquirers survive and thrive. They don't bend to the chaos, they use it. If this feels like a different level, it should. Because it is. These moves aren't for the guy who wants a quick flip or who dreams safe bets. This is for those hungry to shape industries, to force the future on their own terms. So here's the drill. Stop playing checkers. Build out every angle: relationships, integration, risk mastery, info dominance. Go in with a plan so sharp it slices through the noise. That's how billion-dollar auctions get won. Anyone else throwing money at the problem is just burning cash while the real players take all the prize. Get ruthless. Get strategic. Win this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.